be a tough pack. You gotta go home and pack. How do you pack here? With washing detergent? Do the Frank Howard, where you wash your socks and other things out in the sink. What we got?
I know you weren't a big fan of interleague this late in the season, but it worked out fairly well for you guys.
No, I still am not a fan of it, and I don't think it's right. But they didn't ask me, just like the replay they missed again today. Can you help me? Guy's choked up on the bat and he hit the knob. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? It's starting to really. I think that's 12 now in the year. It's hard to believe. How do you miss that? You're sitting there slow mo, and you miss the call again. All right. No. But it's always tough. You know, it's so tough. You're playing. There's so many unfamiliar players there, and they've got a nothing to lose attitude, and they're all trying to make an impact on the off season next year. And we've caught them with a lot of their good people injured. I mean, got a good look at the guy at the end. He's one of their better pitchers in the National League. It's been hurt for a while, but I was looking at all the first-round picks they have on their club too. You know, we caught them without Pollock, one of the best players in the National League, and we were able to keep the first baseman doing too much damage, but he's a special player. Got 100 walks, 100 runs scored. He'll probably end up with 100 RBIs. Hit 300. Played Gold Glove defense. He's something.
Does a 3-game sweep of these guys take away some of the sting of the Boston losses?
No, it doesn't take away, because that's come and gone. It really has. It really, it left. You have to do that, and our guys do it. And it's just like, did the Red Sox fold the tent and we were beating them? Early in the season and sometime during the season. I mean, that's the fortitude you got to have. Our guys are warriors. They grind through a lot of things. I mean, this is, they're working on short sleep. It's a game 150 whatever, and that's a hard game to win today. It really is. And our bullpen and our starting pitcher, made Kim's home run stand up. Of course, the defense was unbelievable. Manny put on, I tell you, probably the hardest play was the one where he was going to tag third, and the clock said no, and I got to throw to first. Of course, Adam made a great play that nobody probably, shielding the ball to the side. That ball's in the sun the whole way. They talked about it before when he came in. He was talking to me about it. That was one of the tougher plays he's had this year.
Like having said that, the position that you guys have put yourselves in now by winning these 3 games, going into the last 6, I mean, that's got to feel much better than where you were 3 days ago.
Yes. I mean, Eddie, it's obvious, but it is what it is. We get to go through customs and spend an hour or two there trying to get out of customs and get to the hotel, and I think we're leaving around 4 o'clock tomorrow, and hopefully go do some things that allow us to play some more games here in the best park in baseball.
Was there anybody in the organization that could have foreseen Bundy winning 10 games?
Oh, I knew that all along, but no. What about Brock or Givens? I mean, the team allowed him to win 10 games, and the doctors allowed him to win 10, and most of all, he did. But, with where we hoped to end up this year, we didn't. 5 would have not surprised me, but 10 would have been a little bit of a stretch.
Buck, you ended up 5-6 on this homestand, but given how well you did before that and the 3 wins against Arizona, the 50 wins tie the record for the most home wins in Camden Yards history for the 2014 team.
Which one?
2014 team.
Who was before that? What record did we break then?
The record's 60 by the 60 and 21 by the 1969 Orioles.
How much?
They were 60 and 21.
60 and 22, right there.
Oh, that's at the other stadium, obviously.
Stadium, yeah.
How'd that year end up?
The 83 team won 50 at home as well. What's the rhyme and reason? I mean, I know you kind of looked at.
No, but initially I thought about this homestand, how much we wanted to play well and win the games in front of that type of crowd. It's kind of end of the regular season, obviously it's not kind of, it is for the fans, and you want to repay their support more than anything. And their support's had a lot to do with us having a good record. It's always been a place of, I don't know, what's a good word, refuge or safe haven for us. And a lot goes into making that atmosphere such, from the clubhouse to the players to the fans to the organization as a whole, and most of all the city. So, it played to our advantage.
The bullpen is the second best ERA in the majors since
Who's first?
Boston, since September.
Oh.
How key is it for them to just be able to shorten the game like they did tonight and lately?
Well, I don't know about shorten. We had to pass baton. Probably one of the keys of the game for me was Mike only had 12 or 13 pitches in one inning, and we were able to let him start the next inning, which I was hoping to give Darren and Tommy some extra time going into Toronto. So, and through all this, we talk about this, talk about that. I know you're kind of, but Zach Britton, I'm gonna tell you that, and facing all right-handed hitters, I mean, I can't tell you that if well, I'm biased about the type of recognition he should get when the season's over. I mean, it's an historical. You just don't see these. Take a good look at it because it won't pass your way again. Good. Go feed the donkeys.